Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings all.
What's up, David R? How are you?
Good.
All right, so now the moment of truth. Tell us how your dreams were destroyed.
They were destroyed pretty hard, yeah. I mean, the first day I was like, after watching it, I was angry, but then the second day I was just mourning and just really sad.
Yeah. I think, here's the thing. When I first saw the episode, I thought it was a great episode, with the exception of, like, you could think something as a great episode, like 9 out of 10. But as far as Doctor Who canon goes, that's completely different. Like, and I feel personally that it's bullshit. I feel that personally this won't happen. And I don't think I'm in denial. I think basically I'm going to stick with my guns, and I think that this is not happening. The Timeless Child is not the Doctor. This was a big mistake. There was nothing to connect the Doctor to be the Timeless Child in this. They didn't show anybody regenerating into David Bradley, or they didn't show anything to say that David Bradley, William Hart, you know what I'm saying. Like, they didn't show anything to show that the Doctor is connected to the Timeless Child, other than his arch nemesis telling her that. You know, like, your greatest enemy is telling you you're this. Why would you believe your greatest enemy? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but what was your, when I was watching it, I was very thorough. I was watching it very carefully, trying to get every detail in. And again, I never got that. I felt, there's no way that the Timeless Child's the Doctor. What did you feel with your first reaction?
At first, I rejected it, but then I rewatched it, and then I just got really emotional and started believing it, I think.
Right. But you're against it totally. Like, I mean, this, right? I mean, to you, this destroys Doctor Who canon, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can't have this stand like this. This is just, it's a disrespect to William Hart. I mean, anybody that doesn't say that, it's plainly out there that this is a disrespect to the first Doctor, William Hartnell. You can't have it like this. This can't stay like this. And there's no evidence to show that this is, the Timeless Child is the Doctor at all. And this opens up a whole can of worms, because now, you know, let's just say the Doctor was the Timeless Child. Now she's going to go in another universe looking for her parents, looking for the race, so that they're like the Time Lords in another universe. I mean, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Right?
It is.
It's kind of dumb. You know?
It is.
So I'm not, and then the thing is, you get the David Tennant cliffhanger, like, what? I mean, they did it with the Jadun, but why would the Jadun go after her? Wouldn't they go after the other Doctor?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be one and the same, so.
But that doesn't make any sense. She didn't even do anything yet. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
they're attacking her for her yet to be crimes, or
whatever.
Yeah.
I guess.
But like I said in that previous cast, I don't know if he's seen the video yet. I'm hoping and praying that's a Rassilon ploy. Get for what he did at that end thing.
Right. Right, that Rassilon is trying to trick the Doctor and Master into things.
Yeah, due to the fact that he kicked him off kicked him off Gallifrey.
Yes. I mean, that would be revenge. That would be sweet.
That'd be the
even
best.
If the Doctor had egg on her face that she believed that bullshit. Still, it would be great if they did that.
Yeah.
So where are you now? I mean, are you gonna watch the special? Are you gonna, in 10 months from now or 8 months from now? Are you gonna watch the Doctor Who Dalek special and you're gonna still be invested in watching it, or are you gonna be totally turning it off? Because I know some people are just. They're not going to wait for the resolution of what's going to happen. Because supposedly in Series 13, everything will be finished and resolved.
Right.
Are you going to be invested to watch the rest, just to see how it turns out?
Well, I saw one of your streams with Beef, I think it was. And he was talking about, like, if this does happen, then he's probably going to be done.
Right.
So I'm thinking I might agree and might just watch older ones, probably.
See, my thing is, I can't drop off, because if they're gonna undo this, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? And I know Chris Chibnall's a hack and he's a piece of garbage in my mind, but like, I want to see how he resolves this, because I really don't believe he has the balls to do this permanently.
Well,
and again,
if that turns out to be the truth, then I'll definitely turn back on.
Yeah. So, and we would love to have you on the Real Whovians talking about Doctor Who and classic episodes if you want to come back. It's fine. But again, everybody's out there upset, and look, I get it. I'm miserable too, and I've been miserable today, and I'm like thinking about this.
I was today too. I mean, I was
done. I was talking to Noel too. I was done. I was like, oh man, I don't know. Man. I don't know, man. I'm like, you know what it is? I guess it affected me. Right. It's weird, right? The shock didn't affect me the day of, but like 24 hours later or more, or 40, I'm like, it's really hitting me, So I sort of have a delayed mechanism to this stuff when it comes to like traumatic things that it takes a couple of days to hit me. So, but I got to tell you, I was kind of really down in the dumps about this whole thing today. Really bothered me today. I was talking to Scott off air. I was talking to Noel off air. I mean, it was getting me in the feels, man. I was like really hurting and really angry. A lot of anger, a lot of rage, a lot of,
And watch Chibnall turn back around and pull something and go, gotcha.
Right. Well, I hope it is. But I got to say, today was just a bad day for me. Before I went to work, I was feeling it. I mean, I talked to Scott. I talked to Noel. I don't know, bro. I think I sent a message to Bolstrek. I just.
Oh yeah, he did a rant on it.
I know. I love his video. I'm fucking like so, and I'm tweeting and I'm like tweeting. I keep tweeting my shit. And like, no, can't be. And I'm like throwing all these things out there, which makes sense because if Gallifrey can communicate with a Shilda from the end of effing time, to plan to get the confessions out for the Doctor going there, how could Gat not be in constant communication with Gallifrey? They're so an advanced civilization. They got like an intergalactic phone. I mean, Gallifrey was on the phone with Omega from the antimatter effing universe. So you need to tell me that Gat can't be on the phone with fucking Rassilon. What's going on? How you doing? That she has no fucking idea that Gallifrey is destroyed. It doesn't add up, and it doesn't make sense. So even if it was, she would know about it. They would all be, and so you have Time Lords running around the universe, and they have no idea that Gallifrey is destroyed. I find that very difficult to believe. That with all their technology, they're not on the phone or messenger or whatever the fuck you call it in space. So I think it's going to be revealed. I think he's full of shit, Chris Chibnall.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Hope for the best.
Now listen, you guys, I know you guys are very passionate on the comment section. Me and Scott are going to try to get to your comments this week, okay? There is, at present, over 200 comments about this. It's going to take some time and some casts for me and Scott to go through them. And I have to see how many we're going to cover. Maybe we'll cover 50 in a cast. Even that's going to be an hour. So, I mean, Scott's got to be available. I got to be available. I don't know if Philippa wants to be involved in that or anybody else, but it's homework for us. We're going to have to go and we're going to have to list and everything and talk. And I'm going to try not to get offended with certain people that we usually talk. Because I get it. We're all mourning in our own way. So somebody lashing out to me might be just upset because Doctor Who would not really mean anything to me. Right. But we're going to have to get through this together. The Real Whovians cast is continuing. We're going to do a lot of casts this week and next week about this. But like as I said to Scott, this is going to be everything show season. I mean, we're basically going to be having 5 everything shows sometimes a day or 5 every couple of days. We're going to be popping it out. We're going to be reaching milestone episodes of the Everything Show. It's going to reach probably 3,000 eventually. I mean, we got a lot of big episodes coming up. And the Real Whovians cast, while this is going on, we got the news that Bradley Walsh and Tassim Cole are done after the special. And that Mandip Gill is the companion for the whole Series 13. And that Graham and Ryan may be appearing as guests in certain episodes. I'm all for that.
Yes, same here.
I think that's great. Obviously, nobody's going to die. That's fine. I'm worried about Mandip Gill, though, because she could die. I mean, that's the whole thing. She's going to be the main companion. We don't know how she's going to be in the end. But if you're building her up like she's the greatest thing ever, then you know she's going to die a hero.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a funeral with Ryan and Graham and saying goodbye to Yaz. So I'm kind of worried about that, but that's not till Series 13. We'll see what happens with that. But thank you, David R.
Thanks,
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you, Scott. We'll be back. Take care. Bye for now.
Take care. Bye.